Everybody feels sorry for me, right? Pray for me.
To the in my thoughts obsession, I will not stop. No, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm facing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jay. I see this place like a game. To the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations. It's my way. I was born impatient, and like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation.
Taurus Ct9G2. What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Dog Pound. I am M-Dog, coming to you once again from our beautiful Bridgeville Rifle and Pistol Club in the little old town of Bridgeville, Delaware. The town that claims if you lived here, you'd be home now. Well, we're not home. As I always say, we're where the magic happens, baby. So, I have a pretty cool video planned for you guys today. But before we get into today's video, I'd really appreciate it if you'd smash that like button, share this video with a like-minded, patriotic, freedom-loving friend or two, and then consider smashing that subscribe button so you never miss out on any new content that gets uploaded to the channel. It only takes a couple seconds of your time, and it doesn't cost you a dime. But it is the best way for you to show your support for what we do. And if you enjoy exercising your Second Amendment rights and freedoms, and I know you do, or you wouldn't be here right now, then you won't be disappointed. And you can also follow me on Patreon and on Facebook at The Dog Pound with M-Dog. And I'm now posting videos over on Rumble, because I'm getting censored, at Dog Pound with M-Dog. That's all one word, and it's spelled just like you see it right here at the bottom of your screen. Now let's get into today's video. Today, I've got a pistol caliber carbine, or some will say it's a rifle, but whatever. I don't really care. But I consider it a pistol caliber carbine because that's what the manufacturer classifies it as. So, as a matter of fact, you've probably not seen it much anywhere before. It's not because it was made by an unknown manufacturer. Actually, quite the opposite. This firearm has been referred to as the PCC that could have been, but never was. I'm talking about the Taurus Ct9G2 chambered in 9mm. And this is a beast for a 9mm. I mean, look at this thing. Isn't that crazy? Bad dude, though. I did a first 100 rounds review on it last summer, and then Tammy and I did a video together not long after that featuring this PCC along with the Kel-Tec Sub 2000. So today will be the 300 round review, we'll call it, on the Taurus Ct9G2. My honest opinion on this PCC is that, unfortunately, Taurus missed a boat and let this one get away. The Taurus Ct9G2 began being manufactured by Taurus in Brazil in 2011, and they were released on the American market in 2013. And pistol caliber carbines are very popular now, but in 2013, PCCs were around but didn't have much of a demand for them. However, Taurus decided to proceed with the launch of the Ct9G2 on the US market. In 2015, the pistol caliber carbines exploded in popularity and the demand for them grew seemingly overnight. CZ and SIG released the Scorpion and the MPX in 2015. Kel-Tec released the still very popular Sub 2000 in 2013, late 2012, and I believe that High Point had one as well in 2013. Beretta also had their CX4 on the market by then as well. So the opportunity for Taurus and the Ct9G2 was there for the taking if they'd have gave it the proper marketing back then. This PCC could have been something special. The Ct9G2 is a shoulder-fired, blowback operated handgun calibrated carbine that fires 9x19 cartridge. It fires from the closed bolt position and the bolt holds open on an empty magazine. Due to the simplicity of the design and its blowback operation, there isn't a whole lot that can go wrong with this firearm. And with that being said, let's take a quick look at the specs on the Taurus Ct9G2 chambered in 9mm. For Taurus to import the Ct9G2 into the United States, they had to make some changes to its original design. They had to lengthen the barrel a bit and do away with any threading. They had to install a thumbhole style stock and make the magazines proprietary that holds only 10 rounds. And they are actually 15 round magazines that are dimpled to hold only 10 rounds. So they're baby mags. And you all know by now how I feel about baby mags. So basically Taurus had to sporterize the Ct9G2 for them to be able to import it into the United States. And you know how it goes when they sporterize something. It's, man, you just, whatever. After Taurus released the Ct9G2 on the US market, it wasn't long after, and Taurus seemed to give up on it, and they stopped supporting it altogether. Taurus didn't release any kits or parts for it to be accessorized after hitting the market. And the only thing you could purchase was more of their dimpled 10-round baby mags. Today, even finding those baby mags for it's like looking for a needle in a hayfield. If someone gets them in stock, they're usually sold out on the same day. So at least for now, I'm stuck to only using two 10-round baby mags. But we're still going to have some fun. The ammo that I'm going to be using today is the 135 grain hollow points and the 115 grain full metal jackets from LAX Ammunition. And this ammo has performed great in all of our handguns, so I expect it to do well now. This is going to take a little longer than usual, but I've got my 2 baby mags loaded up and ready to go. And even though I'm going to have a bit of a baby mag complex today, we're going to make the most of it. So I'll see y'all in a bit for my final thoughts. Let's go. So we are out here with the Ct9G2 Taurus, and we're at 25 yards right now. Don't have much other choice. We would stretch that a little bit, but kind of limited on lane choice, so to speak, today. So we're going to do 25 yards with the Ct9G2 and get started, and just to give it a run and see what kind of accuracy we can get from a standing position. Me and my baby mags. Shooting at the left target. So the one all the way to that side. And unfortunately, that's 10 rounds. So it is a very accurate pistol caliber carbine rifle, whatever you choose to call this thing. I call it a beast of a 9mm. So very accurate. So you could stretch it out to at least 100 yards easy. And one of these days we'll get there. But right now we got to do what we got to do. But you can see standing at 25 yards isn't any problem whatsoever. As you can see, the first round we did, we're shooting, these are 125 grain TPJ, which are total polymer jacketed bullets. These are from Minuteman munitions. So I like to shoot a variety of ammo through these firearms just to make sure they run with pretty much everything you've got. You never know. So it's always a good thing to know. All right, another 10 rounds from 25. Let's change the sight up and we'll switch it over to the saddle style here. And we are empty, just like that. All right, we're at 15 yards now, moved it in from 25. And we have 2 10-round mags. Now we're loaded up with the 135 grain jacketed hollow points from LAX ammunition. This has been some pretty good stuff, especially in pistol caliber carbines. So we're going to see how it runs in the old Taurus today. That smell of gunpowder in the morning. Oh, gosh, love it. All right, we'll load up with 10 more. Same thing, the 135 grain jacketed hollow points. She's sweet. It's a shame Taurus let this one slip through its fingers. Really, I mean, if they'd have kept up with this and created the aftermarket products that this thing really deserves, this would have been an outstanding, I mean, it still is. It's just, you know, there's so many others on the market now that are much more, you know, suitable for people's everyday needs, that it's just a shame. It's a shame they let this one go. As you can see here, you can see that it's got rails on the top and the bottom. It's even got your checker in here, so when you're holding it, you can actually use this here as kind of an underbelly brace. But also, if you look at right here where the Taurus is, this was actually made, they were going to have side rails, and the company actually never put the rails out. So it's just kind of empty space that's not usable, unfortunately. There's just so many things that that they could have done with this to really soup it up and made it something special. So we're here still at 15 yards, and just for something different, let's see if we can smack that old 4-inch spinner plate. It's actually it's not steel. That's self-healing rubber type material. Allen is the one who makes that, and it's pretty cool because being out here on the range where we're at, we're not allowed to shoot with steel, and that is a really cool alternative to steel. That's not steel, so it gives you a chance to have some spinner targets if it works. And we're empty. Well, it definitely works. Pretty cool. So we'll stay right here at 15. Still shooting the 135 grain jacket hollow points. I just had a wild turkey run behind the hill here at the berm, probably 20 yards behind us, and there's a big old hen. Scared the crap out of me. Daggone thing took off out of there, made big boy about poop himself. See if we can put him in his head. Ten rounds goes so quick in this. Man, why they fall out? Well, we got, I think we'll run 2 more magazines. I think it's complete, like it's 60 rounds, I think, today. And I think we're gonna have to cut it a little short because old Mother Nature doesn't seem like it's gonna cooperate much longer. A little bit of rain getting ready to fall, so we're gonna cut it short, 2 more mags, and we'll head back to the kennels. Someone once told me that these magazines were actually kind of similar to the Uzi magazines. I don't have an Uzi, so I couldn't tell you. Don't know much about them. But like I said, it would, if any of you aftermarket companies really want to do something cool for us that do own the Ct9G2, how about Pro Mag or Second Amendment? You guys make some cool mags that are a little bit more than 10 rounds. Be much appreciated. Thank you very much. Yeah, she's quick, real quick. A lot of fun to shoot. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I hate to do it because it's that time. But as always, thank you all so much for spending this time with us. I truly appreciate it. And I'm always extremely grateful for your kindness and your support. We all are here. So thank you again. And we'll see you at the kennels here in a minute. But until then, Taurus Ct9G2. 9mm pistol caliber carbine, pistol caliber rifle, whatever you want to call it, it's fine with me. Just don't call it a wimp, because it has a complex. So, still think it's a bad dude. See you at the kennels for my final thoughts. Welcome back to the kennels for my final thoughts on the 300 round review of the Taurus Ct9G2 chambered in 9mm. The Ct9G2 is one of those firearms that's definitely not going to be for everyone. You're likely to either love it or hate it. It really is a forgotten piece of pistol caliber carbine history, and it's the PCC that never was. The PCC that really could have been so much more. It may be heavy, bulky, ugly, and be limited to only 10 round magazines, but I still enjoy shooting it, and it does perform extremely well. It is loaded with rail space, of course, for optics and other accessories across the top, and you have options for a light on the bottom. And other than that, there's really not much else you can do to customize because nobody ever made or released any aftermarket products for it. The Ct9G2 is fully ambidextrous with an ambi safety, magazine release, and bolt release. It has a non-reciprocating charging handle, but it can be reversed for right or left-handed shooters. It just would have been great if there were 30 or even 20 round magazines available for it. It would have made range days a little more exciting. If any of you own one of these Ct9G2s, or maybe you know of a company in the States that have stocks or mags available for it, please share your secrets and drop me a comment letting me know what you know. It would be greatly appreciated. If you guys would like to pick up a Dog Pound t-shirt, and I know you do because they're awesome, check out the info here on your screen, and you can send a PayPal payment to the address listed below. They are Gildan shirts, so they're great quality with top-notch artwork on the front and on the back. And make sure you include your size, your name, and your shipping address in the comments section of your PayPal. If you are one of our Patreon supporters, you will automatically receive a 15% discount on any of our merchandise. And if you need to contact us here at the Dog Pound, you can send us an email at thedogpoundwithmdog@gmail.com. And please don't forget to smash that like button on this video, and if you don't mind, smash that subscribe button so you get notified of any new content that gets uploaded to the channel. And thank you for being a part of our Dog Pound family. Thank you to our product sponsors who help make these videos possible. STEELE'S Gun Shop in Lewis, Delaware, for everything they've done to support us since day one of this journey. They've been specializing in exotic firearms for over 50 years now, and they carry anything from newly released firearms up to firearms that are hundreds of years old with historical footprints dating back to the Revolutionary War. Even a couple ties to major historical events like the Battle of Little Bighorn, and one that belonged to Emmett and Bob Dalton of the notorious Dalton Gang. Stop in and see them if you're in the area, or you can follow their page on Facebook. Tell them that M-Dog sent you, and you saw them right here on the Dog Pound. Thank you to SPLATTERBURST Targets for supplying us with these very cool targets we use in all of our videos. If you don't have a place where you're able to shoot steel targets, then you might as well shoot some of the best paper targets on the market today. All of their targets are made right here in the land of the free, so you'll be supporting a homegrown American business. Check out their website and get stocked up for your next trip out to the range. And thank you to my good friends at BALLISTOL Multi-Purpose Cleaner and Lubricant. Why trust anything but the very best to protect and preserve our precious tools of freedom? They are the original CLP, and they've been doing it since 1904. So you know they're doing something right. Check out their website for a complete lineup of their products and get stocked up today so you're better prepared for tomorrow. And as always, my friends, spend time with those special people in your life. Time spent with them is always time well spent. May you live as long as you want and never want as long as you live. Shoot straight, shoot often, be safe, and God bless. I'm M-Dog, and I'll see y'all right here next time on the Dog Pound. Taurus Ct9G2, chambered in 9mm. It might be ugly, but pretty don't get the job done. So me and the beast, ugly beast, we gone. Boom.